Tired, but I'm here. We're here. Welcome back. Welcome back to episode 10 of the Pirates of Destiny, man. It's your man's MP. I got the brass hole here with me.
What up, though? What up, though?
And we got a special guest. I'm going to go ahead and introduce this person right here, man. I'm going to say the head honcho, lip gloss and ladders. This is my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? This is my dog. This is my dog in arms for this wrestling shit.
Mm-hmm.
My nigga, Gabi Jannetty. What's going on, man?
Because that's apparently who I am these days. Sometimes you just gotta sit in that and you gotta own it. And I'm apparently the nutty of these streets. So,
Well, in the alternate universe, man, Jannetty. When the alternate universe, Jannetty is actually running shit right now. So I should say something.
When you lose your smile, you gotta blame somebody, I guess. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I was gonna be petty as fuck, but we here. How is everybody, man? Let's do it, ladies first. How you been, man? What's going on with you?
I'm good. It's a day off,
Praise God.
all day. I'm a little sad. I'm a little Ravens, but it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, we'll be both sharing that sadness this weekend, so.
Yeah.
A lot of questionable decisions were made during those games for both teams.
Both teams. Both fucking teams.
A lot of questionable decisions.
Listen.
Hey, we getting new coordinators. Lions getting new coordinators. It's over with.
I think Mark Andrews just lost his job.
To be fair, not too much on Mark Andrews because, Lamar kind of had a rough first quarter. So,
He did.
Made some questionable decisions second time, but it was stupid, right? Because it's that cold. So I'm about to get the football on y'all in a minute. It's that cold. And y'all realize y'all can't throw like you used to because the ball is wet. It's just not working for y'all. So then should you do? You should run.
King Henry, he was right there.
And Mark fucking Derrick Henry was right there. And
right there.
He ran half less of what he normally runs. The whole game didn't make any sense. And afterwards you could tell how hurt Henry was when he gave his interview. Them boys was hurt.
Yeah, I thought he only had 16 carries. I was like,
in the previous games he's had 32, 40. So literally half the amount that he normally has. Yeah.
I'm blaming these coordinators, man, because it's kind of the same shit that happened with the Lions.
The motherfuckers were trying to be cute at the wrong time when the simple shit worked. Hand them the ball, get between that tackle and that guard, and figure it out.
Because Gibbs had a lot of fucking yards, man. So it was just what are we doing here?
He was averaging over 5 yards a carry. Instead, we throwing it on 4th and 1s and 3 and 1s. Bro, simple shit is in Madden. Been working in Madden since 1993. High formation, HB draw. It's still in Madden to this day for a reason. Because it works.
I don't know, man. All I can say about that shit is, man, Lions got new coordinators on the way. Ben Johnson's gone, and Aaron Glenn is gone. But emphasis on Ben Johnson being gone because I think he earned that. I think he earned that shit to get the fuck up out of here with that.
Definitely earned that one.
Yeah, get the fuck on at this point.
I saw Dan Campbell's press conference today. He pretty much let it be known.
He's not happy. He wasn't happy.
He pretty much let it be known, whoever the coordinator is next season, he's getting back involved in play calling. So, because he knew he got too cute at the wrong time. It's time to be cute, and it's time to just get in the mud and get in the mud.
Yeah.
As a lineman, if somebody to play lineman, I understand. I'm like, no, there's certain shit you just tell your boys, we need 2 yards, y'all. Come on. We need 2 yards. Figure it out.
Yeah,
to be fair, had the Ravens won, they definitely wouldn't have made it out of. They wouldn't have made it out of Arrowhead because they'd have been playing. Oh no,
man! Look, you know what? We might as well all just go ahead and say it, nigga. It's a 3-peat about to happen. Yeah, that's it. It's
gonna be Chiefs. It's gonna be Chiefs and Eagles again.
Man, I'm telling you,
I don't care about that, but I'm not interested in that at all.
I'm telling you, Roger Goodell is.
Watch the Super. I'm probably just gonna wait for Kendrick to watch the halftime show and be like,
all right, we're done.
I'm telling you, Roger Goodell, he wants that 3-peat for Patrick Mahomes, and it's gonna fucking happen, man. It's going to fucking happen. It's unfortunate, but it's fucking happening. He's making it happen. There's no goddamn way that Patrick Mahomes is not getting that 3-peat. It's gonna fucking happen, and
He gonna get his repeat. Andy Reid gonna retire.
You think he gonna retire?
Yeah, he gonna walk off like Jordan after that shit. He probably gonna retire right there. Like, you know
That's
what?
What more do you want? What more can you need to do? I
Right.
mean,
That's interesting. I mean, where the fuck the balloons
What
come
the hell?
from?
How
But
did that happen? Did I
balloons
trigger
just
it? Let me see.
you probably did, man.
Apple be wilding out some days with like the
Yeah,
stuff.
Right.
yeah, man. That was funny. All right, man. Cam, you been good, man. Everything been straight with you?
Yeah. Besides these whole ass lines, I'm straight.
That's real.
Yeah,
Oh man.
off work. Currently on holiday pay. Cause I look on days on holiday pay. I feel like I'm on the clock right now. Cause I should be. If I was at work, I'll be there right now. So I feel like I'm getting
Yeah,
paid the podcast right now. That's how I look at it.
that's fire. Fire. I just got off. Went in at 5 a.m. Got off at 1, and I'm like,
Ooh, praise
let's just
God.
do it now because
I was
I'm
still
probably gonna
snoring.
fuck around and fall asleep after this shit. So
Like, for
that's
real, if you sit down, it's a wrap.
yeah, and I'm sitting down right now. That's why I'm trying to stay up right now and shit. But yeah, everything been straight with me, man. I will hope to hear some great news today. Gabby, I'll tell you off air about that shit. But Ken knows what I'm talking about.
Congrats in advance. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. So I'm waiting on a call right now. Get that car, and oh boy, they gonna call me leave Cassidy for real, nigga. After this one, all I can say, man. Anyway, man, let's get into some of this news that's going on. That's going on around right now. I'll start with this. This one hit us this morning.
Wait,
Oh, go ahead.
wait.
Go ahead.
Because we have a guest, and there's
Yes,
things we have to do with guests before we
yes.
start doing
It's been
other shit.
it's been a minute since we had some guests, man. It's been
Yeah.
a minute.
So my good sister Gabby, there's a
Okay.
3-part question that you have to answer.
Alright.
What got you into wrestling? Who's your GOAT? And what is the most favorite thing you witnessed? I'm gonna edit it and say the best thing you've seen live at a wrestling show.
What got me into wrestling is my brother. I wanted to do everything he did, so he watched wrestling. Therefore, I watch wrestling. My goat of wrestling, Charlotte Flair.
Okay.
Charlotte
Uh,
Flair. And the coolest thing I've seen live was Mania.
which one?
I went to LA.
Okay.
You
Was
went to
that your
LA
first
too, didn't
one?
you?
You know I was in LA. I'm on a streak right now.
It's hard to top Mania, seeing Mania in person. Like, you just
Yeah.
can't.
That's
It's
why
hard
I'm
to
trying
top
to get
it.
this one to understand when you get to Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I will be in
understand.
Vegas. So we will definitely be a link up then. I will be in Vegas. I land on Wednesday morning and I leave Monday. So I'm in Vegas.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! So the Rock is gonna be in this motherfucker. Why did Jannetty and leave Cassidy? That's gonna be fire.
So I have to do a live show,
yeah,
together.
we
The boys
definitely
are back in town. Get
yeah. I'll
Corey
be
we
there
there
definitely
before
gonna
Corey's going,
from yeah. I'll be there Friday, and I come back Tuesday morning.
Okay.
yeah I'll be there Thursday. Then come back Tuesday, probably like Tuesday morning too. So
Gotcha.
definitely gonna do that. But yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be a ball. I'm actually might be shooting some other shows out there too. That's actually being in the works as well. So it's gonna be a busy ass week. I can tell you that
Mm-hmm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. So this new shit. First thing that hit us this morning is Britt Baker apparently is done with AEW. What is everybody's opinion about that one?
Yeah, Tony Khan's a fucking hypocrite. Let's start there. Let's
Go
start
ahead,
there.
sound off, man. Sound off, Mr. Sound Off Sundays. Let's
because
do it.
because he's like literally all the stuff that they claim they didn't like Vince did, and Vince went. He's doing a lot of Vince shit lately.
He has become everything he's hated about Vince, slowly but
Yeah,
surely. Mm-hmm.
like he's like it seems like Vince is somewhere probably in his ear or something, like and linked up in the group chat somewhere. And it's like because like he's doing so much like because now you add this to the list. You got Britt, Ricky, um,
Ray Phoenix.
Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is what the fuck's his name is escaping me because I synced them for so long.
Warlow.
Wardlow,
Mm.
Wardlow, and then Scorpio Sky. Like it's turning into like a they about to have a list of they about to have a roster of people not performing that can perform on a show in a minute.
But instead, you give me Jeff Jarrett versus
Right.
MJF.
Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett on his last run, the same year as John Cena doing his last run.
Right.
It's crazy work.
And this corpse of Chris Jericho running around. Like, come on, bro.
Collecting belts. Mm-hmm.
Right. Being a 9-time world champion. De Nueve. Fuck out there.
Jesus Christ, man. So I don't know, man, but I do know this. Wherever Britt Baker goes, she's gonna shoot. She's going to fucking shoot.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it. Send her ass to TNA. She can go shoot over there for sure.
Man.
I wouldn't be shocked if the E picked her up, honestly.
You think they'll pick her up?
Yeah, I can see it.
I can see it.
They will be petty.
Throw her in the PC for a little bit. I mean, she can't go out there and like go one-on with Charlotte, but like,
yeah, but like I said, she get a little NXT run out of her. You know what I'm saying?
They would definitely do some petty shit with her.
Exactly. That's why I think they would do it.
Cause they really just trying to show this motherfucker like, nigga, we can do this shit better than you. We can use her better than you, and that's probably what's gonna end up happening.
They did it with Penta already in 30 seconds.
And we're gonna talk about that.
Penta's
but at the same time, people have come over that they haven't done anything with. Because look at Shawn Spears.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But also with Shawn Spears, right? But I mean, there are people that they've signed that just been like.
I mean, you know, shout out to my dog Lexus King. You know, he's the Heritage Cup champion. You know what I'm saying? Applause to him. Yeah. Applause to him.
But at least you still see Shawn Spears damn near every episode. It may be random, but he's around. And then plus he's supposed to be doing like backstage stuff too down there too. So but to me, he's still done more in this little NXT run than he did in AEW.
Agreed.
In my opinion.
Yeah, he was a chair. Yeah, he was a chairman.
Outside of when he cracked Hogan in the head with the chair, that's about it.
Yeah, that chairman stuff was weird.
I mean,
he was part of a fake ass 4 Horsemen, all type of shit, man.
I forgot about that. Damn, why you bringing it back to my brain? I really forgot about that.
Cause man, like they really did a lot of rehash of bullshit over there. Like it was just strange, man. It was just strange.
I'll forever say this. I did not go to I didn't go to Washington D.C. on a random ass Wednesday for the debut of this fucking company for this shit.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah,
I was there too.
Y'all motherfuckers just crossing paths like a motherfucker, man. Look at this shit.
Yeah, no, we went to that. That was actually a really good first episode. They had Omega was going through the table and the glass table and the backstage. It was a really good episode, that first one, baby.
Yeah.
Came out swinging.
And then now we got Jeff Jarrett and MJF.
Which is a whole like, what are we doing?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that promo too. That was one of the worst promos. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. But it's a damn shame, man, because like I've always said, he just don't know how to get out of it. Tony Khan don't know how to get out of his own fucking way, for one. Two, they can't hang on. Well, we don't have Vince because he's kind of Vince right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's just not a pervert, rapey, all this shit. But he's not.
He's covered up some things allegedly.
Oh yeah.
I've got some things.
So like,
yeah.
So while directly he has not directly done these things, he has allegedly. You ain't about to come after me on some legal stuff. Allegedly, he has been involved in several cover-ups of Jericho. So.
Allegedly, yeah. Allegedly, so yeah.
So go on. I just had to correct that because
that, and then he just can't hang on the whole thing of we don't have Vince here, and and honestly and truthfully, the paychecks, the big paydays aren't even there no more apparently.
Because I'm sure that company is bleeding like they gotta be
hemorrhaging money. They gotta be. They got these big venues they can't pack out. Like the merch sucks. They're paying people like Omega and all of them a lot of money. Like you can't tell me Okada not getting broke off. You paid Monet a ton of money as well. Like at some point, I want AEW to be around. Like let's not get it twisted.
Yeah,
I think AEW being around pushes WWE to be a better product. So like we can't not. But at the same time, like y'all are very much falling into WCW TNA old school traps, and like the pitfalls are there, and y'all are like stumbling into them bad boys. So they got to do something, or they won't be here in the next 5 years.
Shit, the next 3.
They gotta do something different. I mean, they're still paying people like Satnam Singh. What? Why are you around? Like, there is some like they have like an entire roster that like we don't even see because all we see on TV is Darby Allin, Jeff Jarrett, Mercedes Monet.
And another thing too, like, because Bobby and VP and Shelton getting paid a lot of fucking money.
Yeah,
They
that's
weren't
a
cheap.
yeah, that's
VP was
another
not
thing.
cheap.
So
They weren't cheap. Ospreay cost a pretty penny. He pretty sure he didn't pay a lot.
Baby.
He pretty sure he didn't pay a lot of money for Jay White.
Yeah, and I'm sure. I think they say with Okada's deal was it 3 years and 14 million? I think that was kind of what was out there in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just weird, man. And it's a bloated roster, so it's like you got to let some people go. Like now
you don't even
we
have to
can
do that. They have something there. The deal with the bloated roster, they just don't use it. He bought it. It's there. It's a whole separate thing.
Ring of Honor?
Yes. You have a whole separate thing. And you own it, and it's right there, and you just got to put people in it and then use it. And then you go,
The
hey,
problem
here,
with that
people.
is that it's crazy to think of Ring of Honor as developmental, but he could turn into developmental. It's crazy. I understand that Ring of Honor has its history. So like I understand what I just said was insane. But like Ethan Page before he left, he said in his Chris Van Pelt interview that basically like I went over to Ring of Honor to get reps, they weren't doing anything with me. And I used Ring of Honor to my leverage to work into NXT. That's crazy work. Did you use the legendary Ring of Honor to get reps to leverage in their companies? Insane. Because it's freaking Ring of Honor, but who even has those belts anymore? I don't even know who has titles over there anymore, nor do I care.
All I think I know is Athena. That's all I know.
I know Athena and I know Red Velvet.
She got Red Velvet got a title? I didn't even.
Yeah, the women's television title. I believe that's what it is. Yeah. And
yeah,
then
I don't know anything else.
Then your boy,
what's his name? Dustin and Sammy Guevara, I think, is still their tag team champions.
Oh, he's a double. Oh, Dustin, a double champ over there, and he's getting squash matches. Yes, he's a double champ. He's a trios champ and he's a tag team champ. Yes.
No, they dropped the trios one, didn't they?
When do they have it?
It don't matter. Let's move on. It doesn't matter. Don't Google it. It doesn't matter.
She ain't trying to hear that shit. She ain't trying to hear that shit.
Trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear that. Let's move on. It doesn't matter. But again,
yeah, but that's pretty much where they were at with it, and it's kind of crazy because you had somebody like Ethan Page in your roster and you didn't do shit with him.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's on getting rubs by The Rock. Good job.
Yeah, that was wild. Malachi Black is officially done with AEW, I'm hearing, so we know what the hell is going on with your screen, dog.
This got to be this Apple Intelligence.
The Mac is mad simple. The Mac is mad sensitive. Yeah, it is.
So Malachi Black is done with AEW. We know where he's going. Are we looking at a Royal Rumble return?
No, I don't. Is he done that soon?
They say he's done. Fightful reported that he's done.
So the problem is that with the Rumble, you're going to have Charlotte. Mm-hmm. You're going to have your veterans. You're going to have your OGs. You can't stack the Rumble too much because then things get overshadowed.
Yeah, so somebody's got to have that. Somebody's got to have that patented run.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to have that patented. I'm about to throw out 6-7 people run.
That, and again, it's title changes are going to happen at Rumble, I think. There will be a lot going on at Rumble. So, you can't overbook Rumble. Some folks are going to be in the Rumble, some folks aren't. You got to figure out, who's going to be a surprise for, that 2 weeks after. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he'll be a Rumble participant or not. I'd love to see him.
He'd probably be a Raw at the Rumble debut or return or some shit like that.
Like that.
I could definitely see that.
Because the thing about this, whenever he comes back, he's got to come off the table. If he's not sitting up on the table, I'm going to be angry.
He's got to do the old school Alice Black. Yeah.
If I don't get candles and the table sitting up, I'm going to be angry. And I think that'd be kind of hard to do that for a Rumble.
And from what I'm hearing too, Paul Heyman and Triple H are very high on him, so I think they want to debut him not getting eliminated from the Rumble. So yeah, that's good.
Because Triple H, when Triple H booked him in NXT, that's how he got where he was.
Boy.
Yeah, that was that Triple H booking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he's gonna be a top star up there. So that's happening there too. And then Jordan Grace and Josh Alexander. They're done.
You see how
funny.
Yes. Move past Texas.
Yes.
Just smooth past Tessa. Like,
yes, amazing,
That's what
fucking
she could have
amazing.
heard. What she could hear with that Dave Chappelle that one skit when he's pushing people inside. I was like,
Nah, it was warranted. Tessa got a "You are racist" chant in fucking Texas.
do you know how racist you got to be to get a chant in Texas?
in
Now
Texas.
making me think that Hogan's about to get booed in Texas as well. If I think Hogan, Hogan's about to get.
Did y'all peep that she did Tasha Steele's finisher and Tasha Steele's can't stand her?
This range.
Her finisher was Tasha Steele's, and Tasha Steele's refuses to talk to her at backstage.
Yeah.
This is to acknowledge her.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that's just like why be petty, man? Like nobody else want to sign you. Nobody likes you.
Like you,
God,
you looking to give horse in the mouth. You lucky you back on prominent TV.
He's the horse. The chin. He's the horse.
Facts.
Damn, imagine her and Britt Baker in the same company.
Somebody said I saw this on Twitter earlier. They had Charlotte, Britt, and Tessa in a match, and I was like, you know how much carrying Charlotte gonna do for that match?
Oh, she wanted to
You know
carry
how much
every.
carrying.
She mess around and retear her ACL.
Here's the thing, though, right? Tessa actually could go. Her ability has never been the issue. It's the fact that she's an asshat that is the issue. She actually can wrestle. Like, if we're being honest, like she can go. She's just a racist asshat. That's why she gets played. But like, still, the amount of carrying Charlotte has to do for that match, not interested.
Nah.
Not at all. Also, too, the WWE TNA, they have agreed to a partnership, and we witnessed that partnership last. Applause to that, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And we witnessed that yesterday with Cora Jade showing up to challenge Masha Slamovich. Yeah, Masha's gonna carry that fucking match for sure.
Yeah.
Fraxium pulling up. Ashante the Adonis got his ass whooped by Jake something. So that was awesome. And it was a couple other things too, but I'm looking forward to what Fraxium's gonna do over there. Because they already defended their NXT tag team titles with the Rascals this Thursday.
And they're doing it again. Yeah, I was say they're doing it. Yeah, they run it on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. So that's fire. And we pretty much about to get the eventful Hardys and Fraxium match. That's happening. So we know that's gonna happen.
I really wanted to see Chris Bay in NXT. Like, hopefully, at this point, I don't think he's coming back to the ring at this point. But I really wanted to see that. Like,
Fraxium ABC would have cooked.
Man, oh my god, yeah, it's so unfortunate, man. So unfortunate. So I'm hoping the best for him, man. I'll take. Yeah, definitely would love to have him on there instead of fucking Moose popping up on some shit because he's definitely trying to angle his way to getting up over there in NXT, and it's like it's not happening, bro. It's not gonna happen.
Somehow, I still think Moose is gonna end up. It's gonna happen.
If it does, feed him to Obafemi and get it over with. Just feed him to Obafemi or some shit, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's happening, and then damn, Tessa actually got like a little bridge to WWE now off of that shit. I just thought about that.
Move on. Let's move
on.
We
can move along. We can move along. Look at her face, man. Like why?
Move on.
You see the angry mom face happening.
Oh, she was not feeling that shit, man. She like hell no. And I think that's pretty much it for news. I don't think I've seen anything else. I didn't even know Baron Corbin was in GCW Bloodsport. Got his ass whooped, I guess.
Yeah.
So
popped up.
And then he threw a shot at Ray Phoenix on Twitter, X or whatever you want to call it the other
day.
Yeah,
oh, you know what? And that was just
like my man's.
I guess I don't know, man. I guess what it was just that shit wasn't going well for him. I guess I don't know. Whatever the fuck. I guess he didn't get his show on the Food Network or some shit because I know he was angling for that, and I guess that didn't happen. So he's just trying to get a job again. So it's just like, all right, that's weird, but okay. Also shout out Joe Hendry, finally champion.
Yeah.
Shout out Joe Hendry, he's finally champion.
Took him long enough. They delayed this way further.
No, it kind of made sense with Tessa, who we hate, Moose running around. I mean, it kind of made sense for them to give him the belt now to bring it positive attention. Because Jordan's leaving, like it's a lot going on with them right now, so they kind of needed like a feel good moment. to carry them a little bit longer, and I think that Joe Hendry is that. So actually, it kind of makes sense to give it to him now.
Yeah,
Which
He's
now
definitely
just
gonna bring it
told
in the
me.
Rumble. He's definitely gonna bring it to the Rumble. So I
oh
mean,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh, that is fucking happening. I
Well,
think
I
he's
don't
gonna
know
get thrown.
because as of right now, he's still booked on the Jericho cruise, and
Ugh.
somebody told me that the Jericho cruise doesn't make a stop once it docks on the.
Yeah.
They take off on the 31st, and they're not making a stop until the 2nd, and the Rumble's on the 1st. I mean, it's still time for him to get pulled, but as of right now,
Oh,
he's
he's
still
no.
booked
They're
on.
probably
I'm
going.
gonna say I don't think
Yeah.
that Jericho Cruz is like, oh my god, I can't break this. God
No, they're
forbid
gonna
Jericho hates it.
they're gonna pull him for that. I mean, come on, man. He gonna have a time. Just imagine he come to the ring and John Cena there waiting for him. That's gonna fucking happen. He
Oh
wants
my
that
god,
shit.
that would be a moment.
So
That
that
would be a moment.
and then what's going on with this PCO shit? Like,
He turned into the Mad Rapper last night at GCW.
yeah, that was random.
Sledgehammer in
So
the title, and 3 people were trying to take the mic from him. They had to cut the feed. It was weird. When I saw the clips, I was like, oh, I thought maybe it was gonna be like a shoot. And so I'm looking at it like, no, they're really trying to actively take this mic, and they're all too little to take it from him.
hey, and what's crazy is from that fucking I've been watching the clips I've seen from that GCW shit has been all weird. It's been all weird clips from that shit, like botch moves.
Yeah, Allie Cash broke her leg on some Sid Justice
Yeah,
Nitro
twice.
shit.
She
Yeah,
did
two
she did
break.
suicide dive. Yeah, got 2. Oof.
Yeah, so they got the GoFundMe up for her. So no prayers up to her recovery because I'm a fan of hers in GCW. So prayers up to her because she's a solid worker. Like she's someone that is I'm not gonna say better than GCW, but she deserves more than GCW.
Agreed.
Like
Yeah.
I'm a fan of hers. But yeah, that GCW show, I don't know what. Maybe it was a black cat walking around backstage. I don't know what.
No, man, it was so man. I seen so many botches on those clips. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like y'all tearing each other up, like literally. Like this shit is crazy.
It's not the normal GCW shit. Like y'all really fucking up.
No, it was insane. It was insane. So, but
Then I found out that was another thing. Sabu was having his retirement match in Vegas at GCW. At I think they said at FE Spring Break, he's having his retirement match.
around WrestleMania weekend
I
or
saw that
just
this morning.
That's
Yeah, I
interesting.
saw that like late this morning. I saw that floating around.
I thought he was already retired. He had that hip surgery and shit. I thought he was been there.
Oh, he hasn't officially retired, but this is going to be his official retirement match in Vegas.
Yes.
So I think that's something I probably just have to go to because it's, see Sabu retire. That's something we're all going to make him to be there. So it's like kind of going to be in the city.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Why not? Why not?
I mean, I guess I have to look at the schedule because GCW they be running shows damn near 24/7 them damn weekends.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely be a blood sport. I want to go to the blood sport show. This is definitely gonna be a blood.
I know there's a blood sport. There's Heels Have Eyes is running the show. I think like at midnight, instead of being like that collector that they took that slot. So I think it's like that midnight on Friday. I think I saw the schedule.
Yeah, West Coast Pro got something going too. Shout out to Bex Rock, but he got a show going out there too. So I definitely got to check that out. We actually might be doing some commentary. I got to talk to him about that shit. So you might be doing a little bit of commentary or some shit, bro.
Oh shit! Now I gotta bring a blazer.
You got to bring the blazer, man. You got to bring the blazer. All right, so I have a couple of questions. I want to ask y'all, like, where the fuck are we going with this Death Rider shit?
To hell.
The cliff.
Like, where are we? Where are we going with this shit, man? It just seems like it's like everything is just like so fucking. Let's just do this today. Yeah, let's go ahead and choke him out. Yeah, it's just,
I put the plastic bags already.
I don't understand, man. Like they try to kidnap. I'm not calling them Cope. They try to kidnap Edge, man. They tried to kidnap Edge, dog. So
like I heard kidnapping the Rock and Roll Express.
Like where do we?
Who's Ricky Morton? It's like Ricky Morton. Who bothers Ricky Morton?
Like what are we doing here, man? Like
I don't even know.
Like that shit. Swerve trying to get back on the Shade Room again. You ain't see that shit, did you, Ken?
Oh, he was on the Pistons game with Hoops.
Yes.
I was like, Hoops didn't do it all. And it's all been through hoops.
And it was just, it's like,
Jumping
and
through
you know
hoops.
what? You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Nigga, Swerve is the reason why we lost. Swerve.
Well, I said that in our show.
Swerve.
I said that in our show yesterday. I was like, the reason, if you look at like two consistents, Swerve. He's the reason the Pistons lost. He's the reason why the Lions lost.
Yeah,
It's
he was not supposed to fucking be here. And they had this nigga on swag cam. It's like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Why are you in Detroit? How did you find hoops? How did this happen? Why were you there?
Like, why were you at this?
Hoops don't live in Detroit. Hoops is in like Tennessee. Like, I was just so confused.
Yeah, like why are you here? And then because that nigga want to be
Detroit, she's from fucking Taylor.
Man,
She don't live there.
Right.
That nigga trying to be on the shade room, dog. That's all that shit is. And I swear to God, if that shit comes up during one of these fucking promos this week, and it's going and these motherfuckers are going to do that shit. Like
they're gonna make it a moment. They're gonna make it a moment.
Oh my God, man.
And then they broke up the Acclaim. That's another fucking fumble.
Fuck it. It is what it is.
But that's just like another fuck up y'all fucked up. Like,
man,
at one point in time, Acclaim was like one of the hottest names in the industry, period.
Hey, look, man.
And you fumbled that.
Hey, look, man. Anthony Bowens wants to leave AEW. I think he wants to leave. Because I remember when I went to the Ransan to go meet with Armand at the hotel bar and shit. While I was walking in, I seen Anthony Bowens walking out looking mad as hell, like he had to leave or some shit. And then he was telling me, like, yeah, Anthony Bowens is like, man, yeah, he was just happy as hell upstairs talking to everybody and shit. Then when he leaving, he just had like this sad look on his face. He don't want to fucking be there.
Yeah, then kind of
going back to be there.
Right, and then kind of going back to what we was kind of touching on earlier with Penta, like this is like another representation of them showing like, if I go over here, look how I get treated.
But Penta's a fucking star. Like you said, that first 30 seconds, fucking star.
Like
the mask already sold out. He had a banger with Chad Gable. Shout out to Chad Gable. Applause for Chad Gable.
Man.
Chad Gable went in. He went in on that match.
Promo. And then cut a bomb promo.
Yeah, he cut a fire ass promo. Yeah. And it's just, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with this man tonight, you know? I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with this shit. So I'm curious about that. And it goes to show like you bring like you making people stars who they you kept this man in the tag team for all this fucking time. Tag team trios, all this shit. This man gonna fuck around and win. This man gonna probably fuck around and beat Brian Breaker for the title. Intercontinental title.
Yeah, something like it till they get to Reagan over there. But yeah, it's like it's crazy. And then like it's another example of people when they got away from AEW, got into W system, their presentation immediately foresees what they did years with them. From Jay to, like I said, we talked about Sean Spears, we talked about Lexus King, Penta, like so many people, like it's instant. Like when they're there, it's instant. Like it's just like, oh, this is what real production looks like.
Yeah, and you know, we go on the flip side. They debuted Megan Bain to a wet fart, and she looked impressive. Like she looked amazing.
Looked like she didn't belong there
for a while too. Apparently,
yeah.
And she looks like she doesn't belong there already.
No, she don't. Like, and that's the fucked up part. She do not need to be. I would have put her in the PC, man. Oh my God. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just weird with that shit. And then, you know, the MJF and Jeff Jarrett promo. Oh my God. Like,
bro.
Is it safe to say that MJF lost his aura?
Did he lose it, or was it? He's still the consistent character. It's just the presentation, and that's not him. That's them.
Like he used to get cheered. Like people don't give a fuck no more. They like, oh okay, another MJF promo.
What have they given him for you to give a fuck about?
I mean, he writing his own promos.
Yeah, but the shit he's booked into, who gives a fuck about him and Jeff Jarrett? Who gave a fuck about him in that last show with Adam Cole? Who gave a fuck? What was it presented for me to give a fuck? And I'm fans of MJF and Adam Cole. I didn't give a flying fuck about none of that shit. I couldn't tell you what happened. You know why? Because I didn't watch it. You know why I didn't watch it? Because I didn't care.
Oh, you over this shit? You over it? you over it? I see it in your face. You're over it.
Like Dynamite is not even background noise in my house on Wednesdays anymore. Like if I remember to turn it on, if I remember, okay, then I turn it on. But then I think what Abbott Elementary comes on Wednesdays now, so fuck them.
Not even that. Like, I just would rather watch anything.
It's just not a good show. It's not a good show. Even with the Ricochet shit, they botched Ricochet, just like that.
Yeah.
Like you get hit in the back by Prince Nana, and Prince Nana doing this. See, here's the thing, and this is what the AEW Mo said. He always said like every wrestler, and it seems like every wrestler there got to get their lick back. Like they just have to, if they get pinned, they got to get that pin back off of that same person. It just doesn't make sense.
And then there was something else I saw recently. It was an Action Bronson did an interview or like a clip is going around.
Oh, where he said it was weird?
Yeah, like even then, like you got like outside people saying like y'all weird. Like y'all got outside people, the guy that did Hook's theme on other podcasts saying it's weird.
I mean, it's a very cliquish ass background. It's a very cliquish backstage area.
And that's what he said. Like it's cliquish. Like and it's like y'all weird. Why y'all being weird?
I mean, shit. Nigga, they got the Young Bucks running everything. That's one thing right there too. That's a very cliquish ass group.
Like I said, I just need Ricky Starks to go jump on Jack Perry.
No, fuck that. I need Phoenix to go swing. I need Phoenix to go swing on Sammy Guevara, dog. Get the fuck up out of there for real.
Like we just need them to start swinging.
Yeah, pulling Andrade. Yeah, Andrade got the fuck up out of there.
Like wait till Tony's around and swing on somebody so he can fear for his life and.
It's the recipe.
I just swing on one of the Young Bucks boys and do it in front of Tony so he can fear for his life.
And then I'm also hearing too, Grand Slam Australia is not looking too hot right now either.
First off, it's like in 20 minutes. They booked it against the freaking NBA All-Star Weekend. Now, granted, NBA All-Star Weekend ain't what it used to be, but if I had to pick, I'm still going to watch NBA. Like, you know what I mean? If I had to pick between the two. And then also, apparently now it's not a pay-per-view. It's on regular TV. They booked it against that. So it's coming on after All-Star Weekend. So after I'm already tired, right? Because I'm old. I work with children. So like after that, I'm going to sleep. So it's not even going to come on until like 12 o'clock midnight. Who's like, y'all booked a gigantic venue, and then you had to like backwalk that because they can't book it.
And it's like, it's crazy. It's like your weaknesses are so glaring, and it's like you're not doing anything about it.
They're not. They don't give a fuck. They think. Here's the problem with them. They keep thinking they're in competition with WWE. We seen what Netflix. We seen the first episode of Raw on Netflix.
At this point, y'all can't compete with TNA.
Ooh.
I mean, like, I'm saying, like, I saw like it was some crowd shots of like TNA last night. The Genesis.
They were booked solid.
Like shit on any AEW crowd shot within the last year.
And it's crazy too because they're taking the talent that AEW let go, and like the Hardys. Now, granted,
it's the Hardys,
but they're doing more with the Hardys than
nostalgia. They can still sell out of shows. They can still put their name on. People will buy a ticket. So they're the Hardys. They're still the Hardys. So
Joe Hendry is more over than most of their acts over there in AEW, which is
honestly, I would say all of them. Think about it. Really think about this. Who's more over in AEW than fucking Joe Hendry? With the third most viral wrestling clip of the year. Think about it.
You know what? And it's crazy too. Yeah, you're right.
And it's not even close.
I was gonna give him Bell, and I was gonna probably say maybe Darby Allin, but that mystique is gone with Darby too. I'm tired of seeing Darby
that shit left when Sting retired. I'm
tired of seeing Darby getting his ass whooped, man. I'm tired of seeing Darby get his ass whooped. I don't want to see this man get thrown downstairs. I guess he's finally about to
go climb the mountain, so we probably won't see him for a couple months. I think he's finally about to go do that mountain climbing.
Yeah.
Hopefully he comes back down.
Yeah, I pray he do too, because that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, people, it's At this point, if we want to talk about overs, I can start picking people in NXT that's probably more over than shit people in AEW.
Trick Williams,
Trick, Roxanne,
Oba.
Oba, Tony fucking D'Angelo. Like,
Yeah, Tony D'Angelo will be fucking over in AEW.
but
He
I'm saying
will be
like,
over it.
but I'm saying like, far as him over right now versus what's going on in AEW. Like, I can't think of my AEW that's over any of them. Truthfully,
What woman on that roster is more over than Roxanne Perez?
right there, bingo.
I was about to say. I
Woman that
hope.
can go one-on-one with Roxanne and make it a good match.
Shit, go with Roxanne, Julia, Stephanie.
And I'm on AEW.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody, I can't think of anybody from AEW that can them. Like, that's a murderer's road that AEW can't deal with.
I'm gonna say two names. I think Statlander.
Okay.
I think Statlander will give a great match.
Well, no, I gotta backwalk that because Mercedes is still there. Much as the character
I
shit is not there.
was about to say Mercedes,
Much as the
dog.
character shit's not there, it's still
I was about to
Mercedes
say
Sasha is
Mercedes.
still
The
Mercedes is
ring
still
work. The
Mercedes.
ring work is still there.
You ring
It's
that bell,
still.
it's still Mercedes. It's
It's
just
still
the other
there.
shit. It's
But
just the other shit.
that's pretty much it, man. Julia Hart ain't going no fucking where.
I guess I would probably have to throw Willow in the conversation too. I would throw Willow in the conversation.
Okay, I can see Willow. Like they're not doing shit with Julia. Julia Hart, she's just, bro. I don't care. Like she has not improved. She has not improved.
Yeah,
The character.
I watched the match of hers. When did I watch? I watched Dynamite for the first time in months, like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, no.
I like Jamie. I like Jamie Hader. I do like Jamie Hader. She's being booked. She's being treated like shit because she said good things about CM Punk. So
Gotta do it.
yeah.
Gotta do it.
So yeah, she's pretty much about to be Britt Baker status in a minute. Free her because she needs to go ahead and go over to NXT. And everybody like Harley Cameron. Harley Cameron is funny, but that's all I really see. And outside of that, man, Anna Jay she went to Japan and learned nothing. I mean, it's the truth. She went over there and learned nothing.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, she did. It's like it's still the same.
Like, how did you go to Japan and not come back with nothing?
Nothing, man. She didn't get nothing in her repertoire or nothing, dog. She was just, I don't know, man.
Like, how'd you come back with nothing?
I mean, I would love to see Tony Storm and Roxanne. That'd be a fire ass match.
Yeah.
Come on, Tony Storm, Roxanne. Yeah, that'd be a fire one. And I'm not a Mariah May fan. I don't see what was special about Mariah May.
Copy and paste Tony Storm. That's about it.
I guess, man. But yeah, I didn't really see anything about that. But yeah, we spent a lot of time on AEW, man. Let's talk about this Penta debut, man. Let's talk about that. 1 to 10, what would you rate that debut?
An 11.
An 11.
Right.
An 11. Perfect. Like it was like, even with it being spoiled, with it being not a surprise to no one, and it still went over the way it went over.
The worst kept secret, and he was selling like a motherfucker too. He was selling. I'm like, damn.
Gable, like, it was just a presentation, like even down to like showing his daughter crying. Like, come on, bro, you can't. It's
dog. They let him use they let him use the arm breaker move. They let him use that. I was like, oh wow. I seen that. I was like, oh man, I want him to do that to Cody Rhodes because Cody Rhodes will sell.
I was like, oh, they letting him go. I was like, they don't let it ride.
I want him to do that to Cody Rhodes. I know Cody Rhodes will sell the fuck out of that shit too.
Yeah.
He'll be selling that shit. He'll be at premieres with his arm in a sling and shit. Cody will go crazy with that shit. Nah, man. The perfect. Like you couldn't pick a perfect partner, a more perfect partner than Chad Gable for that shit.
Yeah, the only other person I would say probably would have gave that match a good spot would be Mello. That would be like if I had to second pick a person, Mello.
I wouldn't want. I feel you on the Melo shit, but I wouldn't want Melo to get that.
His first one, yeah.
Yeah, not that arm break move because that
I'm saying
shit.
like as far as like stylistically, like somebody that was like would have
Oh,
been
it's
a
gonna happen down
perfect
the road.
partner.
It's gonna happen down
In
the
ring
road.
wise, like you know, what I'm saying that would have, you know, what I'm saying that would have worked too. But yeah,
that match gonna happen down the road. It's like so. Okay, so let's do this. Give me your 3 people you want to see Penta fight.
ladies first.
Melo, Javon Evans, Couldn't Cross.
Karrion Cross one is a nice one. That Karrion Cross one would be very fucking interesting.
On the main roster right now, I know it's gonna sound cliche, but Santos. I would say I hate he's injured, but Ilya.
That'd be hard.
And Gunther, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
My shit is all horses. I want Gunther, Brian Breaker, and Jacob Fatu.
And that's now that's something we need. That when they let him, that's I know he's talking about
They leaning into it now. They leaning into it. They leaning into it.
Solo is coming within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
No, they really leaning into it, man. When he was cutting that backstage promo, Jim, Big Jim, our bloodline, your bloodline, that you left you on the front line for that line. What's going? And then Cody like, yeah, Cody, your nightmare's here. I'm like, oh my god.
Like that is like when they finally really unleashed Jacob.
They're slowly
here for it.
They're slowly making it happen. They put him
what it's gonna be. It's the Rumble. He's gonna be the one.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have a lot of eliminations in that Rumble. He's gonna
be the one. He might fuck around and be like a Final Four in the Rumble.
He's gonna break that record.
Yeah.
He gonna fuck around. They're gonna fuck around, have him break that record. He's gonna eliminate somebody major. I think I'm gonna go ahead and say it. He's gonna eliminate John Cena. I don't think Cena.
I don't know if we can go there yet.
I don't think Cena's winning, so someone's got to eliminate him. I don't think Cena's winning.
Yeah, but whoever eliminates Cena is going to be his busy moment between now and Mania. Whoever does it is going to be that storyline.
And I think Cena's strictly sticking to Raw. So I don't know.
Like I told you, I think this is what I think is going to happen. Cody's losing to KO. Cody's getting in the Rumble. Cody's going to throw out Cena. And this is how we start getting Homelander Cody. I'm telling you. He eliminates Cena, that's going to turn the fans.
See, I would give you I would agree with you on this shit, but we're missing one albatross right now.
Who?
Randy Orton.
No, that's the end.
No. I think Randy Orton is going to interfere in that Cody KO match.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because Randy been on extended Randy been on extended holiday for a long ass time, man. He's been on extended holiday for a long time. That man's been missing. So yeah, I think he's coming back, man. I think he's gonna fuck KO up, and I think we're gonna get that KO and Randy program until WrestleMania. I think that's gonna be a WrestleMania match, KO and Randy.
I was so looking forward to KO finally.
It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit for KO.
At this point, because to me, like Cody doesn't need the title right now. I don't like he's not a character that needs the title to still be relevant, to be the face.
So let me tell you this. Outside of KO, who do you think should beat Cody for the title? Yeah, that's the issue right there. That's the issue.
Which I think is another reason why KO should take it, because like you said, there's nobody, as everything is constructed as of today, nothing makes sense. It makes sense for nobody else to do it unless you have Randy come back with the bald head act like it's 2009.
No, we don't need that Randy. No. We don't need that Randy.
And Randy just does it just cause.
We don't need that Randy. We do not need that Randy.
He comes back and attacks both of them because maybe he starts to agree with Kevin.
If I
I'm
would
just,
say anybody, maybe Drew. Because
but
I think Drew going to SmackDown. Maybe
yeah,
Drew.
I don't. There's nothing there currently to make me want to see Drew and Cody as presently constructed today.
I kind of, you know what? No. There's something where they both left the company and bet on themselves and came back and won championships.
Mm-hmm.
I
There's
don't
a
know.
story. There's a
I
story there with
just,
that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, I'm just not there with it. And I
No,
love Drew. I love Drew. I'm a Drew fan. I'm just not there with it. Like, I'm ready for everybody to go in separate directions and figure out some new shit. Like, I want everybody to go away from everybody.
I did like the promo CM Punk cut on Raw on Seth and Drew. Like, they both got cooked. Drew's cooking. Like, really, Seth the one that got cooked the whole promo.
Yeah.
Like, Seth really got cooked. I did like that shit. Like, three of the best promos in the ring, three of the best promos in the company right now. And they went at it, and Punk was being Punk. Punk was being Punk, man. You
Yeah, I
know?
mean, the only thing I can see coming out of that is like that rumor where they could turn into like the next 2-man power trip, like Seth and Drew.
I'm telling you, man, Shield 2.0. Seth, Drew, and KO.
Like I
Hey,
said,
I don't hate it.
like I said,
Yeah.
they can somehow merge that shit into. But it's like, but in a way, it don't make sense because you still got two separate bloodlines floating around that don't like each other. Like, unless you're
Oh,
gonna
you
find a
know,
way to put.
I'm gonna tell you right now. By the time Jacob take over, it won't be Bloodline no more. It's gonna be something completely
I mean,
different.
yeah,
It's gonna be that nigga and a bunch of Tongans. That's what that's gonna be. Cause it's gonna be Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Hikaleo. He's gonna be running that shit.
yeah. Like I said, maybe it'd be like just Samoa SWAT Team 2.0 or whatever they dad's tag team. Look, so when their dad's tag, they were the Samoa. Were they the Islanders? Whenever they dads were
There's one of those
Haku
two,
and
yeah.
Rikishi, were they the Islanders or the Samoans? Because they gave them so many variations of names back in the day. Because they were
Man,
the
did you
Yeah.
Samoan
see?
SWAT Team. They were the Islanders. They were the Head Shrinkers.
Man, speaking of that, did you see Jacob Fatu's pops, the Tongan kid lately?
Or Rikishi's twin.
Nigga, Jacob looks just Jake. He looked like an older version of Jacob. Like
Mm-hmm.
he had the dread and everything. He looked like an older version of him. So, there is a lot there with that. There's a lot going on with that shit, man. Yeah, Solo about to get his ass whooped. That's about to happen. You should have seen Jake. You should have seen Jacob's face when Solo walked away. Jacob looked disappointed, man. He looked sad.
Mm-hmm.
He
Like I
looked
said,
sad.
I hate you solo is coming.
That's gonna hurt.
I'm telling you, it's within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I hate you solo is coming.
That's gonna hurt. And and I think they get ready for Jacob Single push too, because he's going over Braun Strowman that Saturday night main event.
I think
He's
Yeah.
gonna, yeah. They're gearing that up. They're getting ready for that.
And then, like I
Jay,
said, our last episode, Solo's theme bangs too much for him to be a heel. I'm sorry. I can't be mad at you. Your theme is a banger,
I mean, shit. Jacob theme a banger too.
but it sounds demonish.
It's very menacing. Did you
Solo's theme,
see?
you want to be like, you want
No,
to
did you see Triple H? Did you see Triple H
direct
coaching
them.
them how to do coaching them through that shit and everything? And it was just like,
Mhm.
and it just made Jacob look more menacing the way he was just staring at that camera and shit. Like, I'm like, oh my god.
Actually, I know when I hate what Solo's gonna come. The Rumble. He's throwing Solo out of the Rumble.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's
I can
throwing
see
Solo
that.
out of. That's when we're gonna get I hate you Solo.
That
He's
shit
gonna toss
going.
that boy and do the prayer hands and stare a hole in his soul and tell you, I hate
Hey,
you Solo.
I don't know how to but look, that just goes to show how fucking how much charisma and aura that Jacob Fatu got, because he got I love you Solo over like a motherfucker, man.
Man.
And it should not be anywhere near over.
It should not, but he got it over like it was nothing, man. When that nigga, like when he first said it, when he was in the middle of the ring, he was on the apron. I love you so long.
Even like I said, the house show. He was doing it at the house show and people was saying it with him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like that's over. Like he took something that should have, like you said, has no business being a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, another person to want to see going to run is Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga has been. He took that ball and
Yes.
ran with it. He ran with that ball, man. Like,
Yes. Agreed.
and he's fucking. He was even at the live show. He was fucking hilarious, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I would love to see Tama get even if it's like something like short lived. Let him get like a little IC title run or
I was
US
about to give
title
him a
run.
nice mid card, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
even if it's like some transitional champion type shit. Like he's that good, he deserves it. Because Tagaloa's gonna be out for some months.
Yeah, they said. Well, I don't know. They said Tangaloa might be back before WrestleMania season, so we trying to
But
see
he
what's
ain't
going
doing
on.
nothing for real, so it don't matter. He's not
Yeah, but
advancing in the storyline.
Come on,
Yeah,
He's
man.
just there.
He's
He's
the
there.
infamous Tangaloa, man. We can't do the infamous Tangaloa like that, man.
We can and we are. We can and we are.
but I still need God versus the Usos one time for the one time.
That
I
has to
still
happen. That has
like
to happen.
I need that in my life one
And
good
I need
time.
the war paint too.
Yeah, we need.
Yeah.
Oh, I need it. But I need the
Thank
timer.
you.
But I need timer with the long hair with the war paint. That shit looked menacing. I need that one. But yes, that needs to happen. I'm surprised they didn't wear the war paint. And
War games.
yeah, I would thought they would wear the war paint, but I don't know. So yeah, I do want to see a Tom. I do want to see a Thomas solo run. He's just fucking hilarious, man. When he was when he was at the live show one time, he's like, "You got some beer? Oh, you suck." That nigga was just so. Then I love when he threw the ROH championship. Look at this shit. He's a garbage.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we ain't gonna talk about that on here. We are not gonna talk about that on here.
My bad, y'all. Moving on. So it's been
Yes,
fun. Now, let's
but
talk
no,
about
you know what?
stuff.
Since we on the topic of since we on the topic of the Yeet Man, Jey Uso has got a world championship match against Gunther. I mean, we know how
He's
that's
not
gonna
winning that shit.
we know how that's gonna go, but yeah. But you know what's interesting
I'm
though?
the direction with it.
You said what?
I'm the other direction with it. Because Gunther's going to SmackDown. Like he's going to SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's no really at this point. There's really technically no room for him on Raw. For him to be what he is, he can't be on Raw. So that means that title's got to come off of him for him to go to SmackDown.
Yeah, but I
mean,
don't
they
think
gave Jay one. They let Jay be a transitional champ once. They didn't did it. They didn't did it.
So you want to see main event?
They've shown they'll do it.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. We're gonna get a long Rikishi clip about how the Yeet Man ain't win a championship. So
oh god.
Somebody go get Unc Mike. Somebody go get Unc Mike right now. That's preemptively take his mic today. Somebody whoever
you already know.
Live,
You already know. And you know
go to the back door.
I just hope Rikishi don't speak on the other shit. I just hope he don't speak on that other shit. Just leave it alone, bro. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Usos, Big Jim is out here wrestling right now. You getting a solo run going. I like it.
I like it though. I like it. Like
I think Jimmy is better in the ring than Jay. It kind of shows he's been put on some bangers.
Yeah.
He had a banger with Carmelo. That was a banger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad to see it, man. Low key, he gonna fuck around and beat Shinsuke Nakamura for the title.
I can see it.
I don't hate it.
I kind of seeing that right now. Cause he really running with this Big Jim shit. Like it's just hilarious. So,
but yeah, it's like I can see it because I mean, end of the day, I feel like I'm not gonna say like to be. I want to say it's not gonna be out of fairness because Jay got his, but it's just it makes sense because I mean at this point that Shinsuke shit is about to they about to fuck around and kill it if they don't figure out something to do with it.
They got to give him another feud. The LA Knight feud is done.
Because the whole LA Knight thing is run its course. I'm over it. Don't do it again.
Honestly, give me him and Andrade. Make that. I mean, even though they had that match, but give me them two.
But I think I think he fucked that up already with that bullshit that happened. So it's like, and for this new presentation of Nakamura, it's got to be, you got to come correct with it to keep it up. That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you can turn him to this evil ass I mean, it's a great presentation. Down to changing his theme to make
He's
him
great.
sound more
He's
menacing.
pretty much the great. He's the incarnation of Great Muta.
Yeah, like I said, you gave him the helmet. Like you didn't gave him a hell of a reintroduction back to TV. So,
Hey, so who do you think he should be going against?
I mean, like I said, I mean, if you find a way to link him with Jim, that makes sense. I'm trying to think who's all on SmackDown right now, especially this transfer portal shit. Um, I mean, I would say maybe well, no, not Mello because it's two heels and it don't make sense.
I was gonna say they're not gonna put heel versus heel.
Like I said, unless you like make this a triple threat type shit, but um, as long as it's not LA Knight, I'm over it. Like I'm over the LA Knight
LA
experiment.
Knight fight. LA Knight about to be fighting for his life against Jacob Fatu. So
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. So
Oh
like,
yeah. Actually, he's fighting. He's actually fighting Kamataga this Friday.
yeah,
So damn, that's interesting. He's fighting Tama. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. Like they really had to do some type of transitions over there. Like, they will have to bring
like
some people from Raw over to
that's why
SmackDown.
I'm glad they figure out like finalize this whole transfer portal window shit. Like, tell me who's where, who's
Yeah,
going where. Let's finalize it. No, let's figure that out. Said that people
move
randomly
on.
showing up in the backgrounds talking to GMs. Who's going where?
Mm-hmm.
Like who's moving? Let's make it official. Hopefully that is maybe start happening this week. Start saying like who's actually moved where, who's staying, who's going,
You know what's
who's going to
crazy?
NXT, who's going to NXT. Figure out when you're bringing up Roxanne. Figure out when you're bringing up Trick. Put them where you're gonna put them.
I think they putting Trick. I think they putting Trick on Raw. I think they putting him on Raw. But look, if he wasn't hurt, the Shinsuke versus Ilya would have been the one.
That's another
Yes.
one.
That would have been
Yes.
the one. If
Yeah,
he wasn't hurt,
that would be
that would have been the one. That would have been the one.
But I wonder like how close he's got to be close to coming back, and that was a minute ago. He's got to be close.
And then, like you said, the transfer portal.
Because that was like right after. That was like a little bit post Mania. Like a little bit post Mania when he tore his ACL. So he's about due.
And because in wrestling, ACL, you don't be out that long with ACL injuries. Like
Yeah,
you'll
let's
be out
say
8 to 9.
let's say any of these sports, ACL's not. It's under. It could be 6 to 9 months depending on what you're going through.
Yeah, it's
Even
not
with
no
the women,
that.
even with the women, like when NXT had everybody tearing the ACL at one damn time.
Yeah,
like Soul Ruka, all of them came back. It was like within like 8 months, maybe at the most.
yeah.
Between what Soul Ruka, Maga Lions, and Fora.
Yeah,
It was like five of them. It was like five of them just for the ACLs within like a month.
Nikita in ring career almost just about up. I think they're gonna go ahead and
Just go ahead and send her to TNA with Tessa. Let them get moved together.
Yeah, they gonna go ahead and do something with that shit. They gotta stop this UPN shit with Adonis and Carmen. That shit was weird. That was very fucking weird. She kissed the side of this nigga face. I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, all right. Two things. What are we expecting from this New Day return when they wrestling and shit? What are we expecting from that? Are we expecting a new theme? Are we expecting new gear? Like a whole repackage?
No.
Yeah, because I think them keeping everything original was going to add to just pissing people off.
Yeah. Lean into it.
I want them to come out there to booze like Ciampa used to do.
Oh, no music?
No music, just come out there, just everybody booing them. Like you just look up, it says the New Day, and they just walking out there. Like it still got the New Day graphic with the colors and all of that shit, and they just walk out there and everybody just booing them. I want that.
That's real.
Yeah, that.
I mean, that I can see. But like I said, just everything keeping the same, the bright ass colors, but they still being assholes. Like it's just. I mean, because everybody forgets. Everybody kind of forgets. Like they're kind of just going back to what they were when they were the New Day. They're just really going back to them heels.
Yeah.
They're really not really doing anything we didn't see before. They're just going back to when they debuted, when they were like outside of taking the church part out of it. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, like they're going back to them same personas they were. It's coming full circle.
Do we expect Big E to show up at the Rumble?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I was just going to say I'm still not convinced
He'll
he's
be
not clear.
there.
I'm still not convinced he's not cleared. I just feel like they're setting it up for something. Like I'm still not convinced that he's not cleared. Him and Corey Graves are two people you're not convincing me they didn't figure that shit out.
Gray's been cleared. He's been cleared. They just,
Sued a year ago.
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
they
Like,
just,
but I'm saying like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's them two people. Like, it's coming.
yeah. The whole thing with Gray, he's been cleared for a minute now. I don't know what's gonna happen with that one, but I think with Big E, I don't know, man. Maybe WrestleMania type shit or
Like I
something
said,
like that.
I don't see Big E coming back as a full time person.
No,
I
he'll
think they
be.
like where they got him doing like all the he and that Titus O'Neil bag. Doing all the
Mm-mm.
PR stuff, going to shows. He's definitely in that bag, but he's like it's like I still feel like he's gonna get like something's coming out of this. Like he's got to one of them is catching the big ending. One of I don't know who, both of them, someone's catching it. Like
All right.
I just feel like it's coming.
All right. So two more things. I did say two things last time, but I got two more things. Jay Cargill on our way back. What are we expecting here?
I told you. Well, I think I was telling you Gabby online. But is Naomi Lash and Jakar?
Said the same thing.
Like it's them three.
Because
It's
I think Lash and Jakar about to beat them for the titles. I think that's about to happen.
yeah. It's gonna be them three. Like it's them. It's them. Like it's just you can't convince me. Nothing else really makes sense because you can't do Bianca because Bianca's there is a female Cena. As far as selling merch, the little girls, you can't do that. It fiscally makes no sense. Like fiscally, it makes no sense
Mm-hmm.
for it to be Bianca. Naomi, you can do that all day long. And like I
Okay,
said, you
T.
can yeah, like I said,
Break.
you can do that all day long. And then like I said, we were talking about like it could be like her making her own big three, bringing up Lash and Jakara.
Yeah,
And like I
I can
said,
see.
at the end of the day, Jade's a big girl. It's gonna make sense. It took three of them to put her out through a windshield and all that. It's gonna
Shit,
make
low,
sense. It took three women to do it.
low key. Lash kid did that shit by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Lash ain't no little good.
yeah. She's not. I didn't see her in person.
That's a brick house right there, man.
Yeah.
That's a brick house.
She's definitely all of the power forward she played in college.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then one more thing, man. We got to talk about our drunk ass uncle, Dwayne. We got to talk about our drunk ass uncle, man.
Do we?
We got
Do
to,
we
man.
though?
What the fuck are they gonna do with this man? Like, what is going on with this shit, man? Like, I'm so confused right now. Like,
I
he's
already told y'all, 31 in the Rumble. I'm telling y'all, number 31 in the Rumble.
You
I
think he
broke
gonna
it
win the
down.
Rumble? You
I'm
think
telling
he
you.
gonna? You think he gonna win
Like,
the Rumble?
no, he's not going to win the Rumble, but he's throwing Roman out of the Rumble. Now how they get away from that? If he maybe eliminates himself after he throws out Roman, I'm just telling you, Roman's going to be 30. Everybody's going to think no one else is coming out. That countdown's going to start going off again. Everybody's going to be fucking confused, and you're going to hear lights go out. If you smell, because in the day, like I was saying, they already acknowledged that the final boss in TKO, him being the TK board member, is acknowledged on screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing. So at the end of the day, you can show him walking into the Rumble. Who's going to tell him no? He's already kind of pretty much told Triple H, "I'm your boss" on camera. I'm your boss.
Oh my god!
So you can literally show him. You can literally have him walking through Gorilla. Triple H
It's,
trying to stop him. He checked Triple H.
hey man,
Who's gonna stop a board member from going into the Royal Rumble? Who has the authority?
dog, it's. Look, I want him to come out there not in ring gear. I want this nigga to come out there with the sleeveless Versace shirt on, some slacks, the shoes, and a bottle of Terramana. I just want him to do that. Take a swig of the shit and get in the ring. Like I want him to really embrace this drunk uncle shit, man. Like that's exactly what he is, man. Our drunk
I'm
uncle,
so
the high
over it.
chief. The high chief.
So over it.
The
You know,
motherfucking high chief.
like I said, we're getting Rock and Roman in Mania. We're getting it. It's gonna happen.
Oh, boy.
He just said, he let the Cody people dictate what they didn't do last year. They getting that off.
Cody want to finish his story.
Yeah, I'm saying like that whole. I mean, the shit he said on NXT was intentional.
Oh my god, that
Like
was the
the last
worst
shit he
one.
said.
He went 8 minutes just cussing like a motherfucker on national TV, on network television. He did not care. Like that man did not care.
Oh,
He did not care. That man was drunk. He over there
Yeah, he
slapping,
out here,
eating
he out here drinking and driving.
like a motherfucker, pouring
with
Cody
a
drink.
roadie. With a roadie.
pouring Cody drinks and shit. Cody looking awkward as hell with a drink in his hand and shit. Like
And that solo cup. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Wrap this up.
it's
Wrap it up.
our drunk Uncle Rock, our drunk Uncle Dwayne, man.
So
But
wait,
Wrap
like
that
that's gonna be the
shit up.
thing.
just over it.
I am.
All right.
Genuinely, I'm over it.
So before we go, I got to make an announcement. February 1st, we are at DraftKings Sports and Social. The Big Eagle Belt will be here this week. I will have that. I will have that shit on our next episode to show y'all this is what we have. We're giving this to you. Into the raffle's still going. Into the Royal Rumble pool, we're giving away $100. So Gabby, if you want to enter the Royal Rumble pool,
Yeah,
Okay, all right. Sending it over now.
yeah,
yeah. Like I said, we're doing that for like $100 per rumble.
yep. I will give you. I will give you the numbers. I'll give you your numbers, and I'll send them to you. Gabby, you have a lot going on, so I
Yeah,
want you to
let's get
we got to get
big
into
six
that,
Gabby
man,
over
because
here.
you got a lot going on,
Right,
man.
we out here,
My nigga Jannetty out
We
here
out
working, man. What's
doing
going
all
on,
types
man?
of stuff.
You
Right.
gotta work, man. You gotta work. And it's not hard to outwork the next person. It's not
Exactly.
hard to outwork the next person. Yeah, you guys can follow me on the Lip Gloss and Ladders. We are Lip Gloss in Ladders on all socials. You can follow myself at Hi Gabrielle. I am on YouTube. I am on all social media. I just get on these streets working, man. I'm just busy, having fun.
You're
Like
covering
touch on a minute on like obviously we know the wrestling things you do, but just touch on a minute about the non-wrestling things you're doing in your content space.
So in my space, I'm just having fun. Like I decided to cover the Unrivaled for women's basketball. I kind of dropped a video on that earlier today about that, like the introduction on what it is, how it works. I've been I don't know, I'm having fun. Just doing what I want to do when I want to do it. I think that everyone should have something that like they have fun with. Like, yes, you want to make money. That's obviously important, but I also think you should have a space where you can have fun with and do what you want. And like, that's what I'm doing right now.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, big shout out to you because you've been on a run. Like we've been talking about it. We've been talking about it like this amongst ourselves. Like Gabby on her shit.
Yeah, she been moving like a motherfucker, man. I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right, we got to catch up, man. Like we we got to catch up like a motherfucker, man. But man,
big sis out here shining. I'm like, okay.
but from what me and you both came from in that shit, it's beautiful to see that you're doing this right now.
Jannetty's got to do something,
Ken knows the story too. Ken knows the story. That's the funny part about that shit. He knows the fucking story. It's just, it is what it is, man.
Moving on.
Definitely moving on. All right, so before we go, men's and women's Royal Rumble pick. Who y'all got?
Charlotte, because she got to go after Tiffany.
Yep.
And I got Punk.
Okay, I like that. Ken?
I don't want to copy, but
same.
but it makes sense. Yeah, like you said, Charlotte and Tiffany. That's got to be a thing.
Yeah,
it's got to be. Punk makes sense. Yeah, because I feel like at this point, this has just got to be another right that Triple H is correcting. Because he ultimately that's what he's been doing this whole run is correcting fuck ups, and which how he's been mending these bridges is correcting the fuck ups. Like I know we fucked you over. Let me go ahead
and pay you back. Here you go.
Yeah, like I said, like I said, I mean, last year he paid it back. He finally got Bailey together. Let it like he's been. So I feel like this is the next Triple H redemption tour stop. Is let Punk finally get that Rumble win and headline the Mania. Like you got to. Plus, like I said, at this point, it just makes sense.
You forgot about that. He's old as well. That's gonna come back into play sometime. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. So first off, I'm gonna say this is probably gonna be the biggest star-studded Rumble since '92.
Yeah.
Yeah, because shit, for the men's and women's side, it's looking ridiculous right now.
There's so much shit on the floor.
Yeah. For the women, I'm going to go a little left field. I'm going to say Becky. Because Becky and they're going to run back. They're going to run back Becky and Rhea. Because Becky never got her lick back. Becky never got her lick back. So that's going to end up. And for the men's, I'm about to go very fucking left field. And I'm just going to say Jacob Fatu is going to win that shit.
And on that note, boys and girls,
Jacob's gonna win. Jacob's gonna win it. He's gonna throw Solo out. I hate you, Solo. He's gonna do this. And he's gonna win that shit. And for some fucking reason, it's gonna be him and Gunther, and that's gonna be dumb as fuck. But I just love chaos.
That's real. I like it
because that's gonna be chaos. That's gonna be chaotic, man.
Pure
and then
chaos,
that nigga's gonna run whatever bloodline he want to call that shit and be because they're gonna make that man champion. It's gonna happen. Yeah, they're gonna make that man champion. They're gearing up because he's gonna beat Braun Strowman. They're gearing that shit up. Because Braun can barely walk. Braun can barely walk anyway at this point.
Yeah, he's destroyed.
Yeah, them knees are gone. So that's what it is, man. But all right, Gabi, it's been a long time coming, man. We appreciate you coming by. Love it.
Of course.
Definitely got to stop by. We got some other. Matter of fact, we're gonna be reviewing some indie matches. I need you a part of that.
Oh, I got you.
I need you. Yeah, I'm gonna say I finally got the shit, and like we're gonna be doing shit like stopping the shit. I'm about to be signing it, like just marking shit. Like you see this shit right here, just we about to be breaking all this shit down, and this is gonna be, and there's gonna be some YouTube shit. We're gonna have that on there too. So doing that, like I said, February.
And I think we need to just do like a women's wrestling episode in general.
Yeah, that needs to happen. I
feel like we need to just do one in general. So
yeah, that needs to happen.
Because the state of the women in wrestling right now is just the best it's ever fucking been.
Mm-hmm.
Like, across all brands. Like
you
it's
sure?
just crazy.
You sure all brands?
I mean, even the bullshit we talked about, the potential is still there. They just don't know how to use it.
Correct.
But like I said, from them, TNA, damn sure NXT, which to me that's the best women. That's
it's the roster right NXT is definitely the best women's roster.
That's the roster to me, in my opinion. Argue with your mama. That's my pick for the best roster right now.
Man, and shout out to Stephanie Vacure, nigga. She was punking everybody in that backstage, man. Nigga, oh my God. When she punked out Ethan Page, like, oh shit.
So I think so as soon we need to do just like a women's wrestling episode period because it's so much going on. And it's all fire. Like I said, if you just really just look at it we come a long way from butterfly titles and bra and panty matches.
And they keep trying to bring that. Motherfucker back. They keep trying to bring that title back too. It's like, okay. All right. We out of here, man. I know Gabi got to go handle some business. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm tired as a motherfucker, but we appreciate y'all tuning in.
We're in the group chat shortly, bro.
Oh, for sure. For sure. So yeah, appreciate you, Ken. I'm gonna holler at you later on, brother.
Episode 10. It's now
episode 10, and we're gonna keep this shit going, man. We'll see y'all next week. Oh yeah.